Welcome. Hello again, beautiful people. Welcome to another video. Today I'll be making sea moss gel. A lot of people have been asking me if I'm familiar with sea moss gel or if I use sea moss gel, and if I do, how do I prepare it? And the answer is yes, I actually do use and love sea moss. I use it in so many different recipes in so many different ways. So today I'm starting with the basics, which here you have the sea moss. I'm using the purple variety. Sea moss has a wide variety of benefits, as I'm sure a lot of us already know. So I'm starting off with just putting the sea moss in a pot. I will be adding some water to this pot and then just put it on the stove on low heat. Now this is actually after the sea moss was on the heat and was removed from the pot. This is the texture that it has once it has soaked up all that moisture. It's kind of like a gelatin consistency. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy to make. You just put it in the water, in the pot, let it heat up for a bit until it starts to kind of like melt down. Now in here I put it in the Vitamix and I'm just going to blend it up. So I use sea moss daily. I use it in tea, I use it in soups, my sauces, gravy, and one of my favorite is different smoothies. At the end in this video I'll be making one of my favorite energy booster, is what I like to call it. Pretty simple but very, very effective. So now what I'm doing here is just to place the sea moss into mason jars, which is usually how I like to store my sea moss. I pour it in the mason jar, seal them up, and just put them in the refrigerator. And whenever I need sea moss, I just get a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons is usually what I like to use. As you can see here, the consistency is very thick, so it's very concentrated, very, very potent nutritional stuff we have going on here. So a little goes a long way. Sea moss. Now here you can see that again the consistency is very thick. So what I will be doing here is to make my energy booster, which is simply made up of this is some maca root powder. This is the red maca root powder, which is very good for balancing the hormones, especially female hormones. And if anyone knows my history, they will know that, you know, I've had a history of uterine fibroids, which I believe has to do with an imbalance in the hormone estrogen. So what I just added was some regular almond milk. I usually like to make my own, but I didn't have any homemade almond milk today, so I'm just using some almond milk I got from Trader Joe's. Then I added some honey and a sprinkle of cinnamon. And that's pretty much all that's in my energy booster. Maca root powder is also known for elevating the mood, giving you energy and stamina. Do your research on maca root powder and you will see all the wonderful benefits it has on the body. So if you combine the maca root powder and the sea moss, you can just imagine the powerhouse of benefits and nutrients that's in that recipe. And this is something I've been drinking and having for a while. I usually have it every morning, or if not every morning, the mornings that I do have breakfast, I would have a glass of macaroon. Sometimes I skip breakfast. I love to intermittent fast, which is one of the things that has been instrumental in my healing and actually ridding myself of uterine fibroids. So there you have it. My energy power booster, sea moss and maca root powder. And this is so tasty. Now you can add whatever sweetener you like to your smoothie. You could, of course, experiment with different ingredients for your taste and your liking. But I like to keep things simple and as wholesome and nutritious as possible. So this is from my kitchen to yours, and I'm wishing you all the very best with your health. Until next time.